Hello everyone, CJ Mills here with your next episode of the Agile PMP. Thank you guys for joining in. Remember to please share this video. So today's daily stand-up is sort of, it's going to be a combination of the opportunity costs we've been talking about, but I also want to talk about first cost. So let me show you guys where I'm standing. We are standing in Red Bluff, California. Well, we're in Redding, Red Bluff, one of the two. But either way, this is the Sundial Bridge. This is the Sundial Bridge that you guys are looking at here. And this is a project that was supposed to start in ~96 and complete in 2001. It didn't complete until 2004. And originally this project was estimated at $3.5 million. It didn't finish until they spent $23.5 million. So we're talking about a 60% overage on time, and we're talking about a 700% increase in cost here. Let me see if I can show you guys this one more time, the Sundial Bridge here. Way up there, it's a nice bridge there. So anyways, we've been talking about opportunity cost this week, and when is it appropriate to not take the highest opportunity cost. And I thought this was a good opportunity to share with you guys an example of a public project where there was a lot of scrutiny about it. And again, it was supposed to be $3.5 million, ended up being $23.5 million. Hey Keisha, I see my cousin there, and she's a teacher, so hopefully you'll be able to take some of this back to your students. But again, they finished the project 4 years after schedule. And this is important because this bridge here doesn't touch the water at all. And so the importance of this bridge is that it protects all of the fish that are down there spawning. There's nothing that connects from the land into the water. So if you think about the years and years that they would spend doing remediation work to help make sure that all of the different species of fish here are able to repopulate and respawn, well, then they've avoided that, even though they ended up spending $20 million more than they thought. So just wanted to give you guys another example of when it's appropriate to take the higher opportunity cost in this sense. And let's give you guys another shot and show you here what we're standing on. It's made of all glass and steel. I think some 400 million pounds. Here's the Sacramento River that we're walking across. This bridge is about 700 feet, so we're talking about literally 2 football fields here that it took. As we're passing all the beautiful tourists here that are also coming to see this work of engineering here. And what took so long to finish this project, Carl asked? Well, a lot of it was once they chose a design, I believe it was an Italian or a Spanish designer. And you know, they didn't give it enough details, but I'm gonna make the assumption that when you budget for something to be $3 million and you don't want it to touch the water, to go 700 feet across a river, if you don't end up getting it correctly from the get-go, this is what happens. And this is where project management comes in. A lot of non-private entities don't have the proper project management skills, and that happens a lot with public works projects. So, you know, this is a whole part of the goal here is to just educate everybody on project management. You know, not just the private entities, but the public entities as well. Hopefully some of the youth here, some of our peers, and you guys may end up being in opportunities where you have the chance to help out, you know, mankind in some way, whatever project you're working on. So once again, Sundial Bridge, you guys can see it behind me. I'm almost walking through it. So one ended up taking roughly 8 years and $23.5 million. I'm gonna walk through this in literally 2 or 3 minutes. So take one more gorgeous view of the Sacramento River. I appreciate all of you guys joining me for this episode of the Daily Stand-Up. This is episode 5 of our Agile PMP. Today was a daily stand-up where we tied back in cost versus opportunity cost versus life cycle cost, because now you can see everybody has the opportunity to come out here and fish, and we don't have to worry about having different times where you can and can't join in. And so sometimes the first cost is not always the most cost. So once again, please share this video. If you have any questions, let me know. I've been enjoying to engage with you guys this past week, and we'll continue on this journey together. As always, create solutions, adapt processes, and think strategically. Have a good night.